And in order to attract good staff, you have to have attractive accommodation. It's important to have good people on board who you can trust and have a professional approach.
For Australian businesses entering a new lease agreement, what are some key steps that you should take well in advance of negotiations to strengthen their position?
It is important that the organisation in question works out exactly first what it is they want. So you've got to refine your requirements. Otherwise, if you don't understand what your needs are, then it's very difficult to come to a conclusion at the end of the day in terms of the quality and amount of accommodation you need. First things first, you've got to work out your needs are in terms of amount of space, type of space, location, things like that. Then you've got to really work out a budget, what the business can afford, and also not in terms of your annual outgoings, but also in terms of capex, in terms of the move. They should be thinking about going for an A grade building when they go for a B grade building. What you're doing at the end of the day is you're providing an environment for your staff to work in. And in order to attract good staff, you have to have attractive accommodation. And we've certainly seen with tenants nowadays, particularly with what's happened with COVID, there is a definite flight to quality. Companies are looking to lease better quality. When I talk about better quality, I'm talking about A grade and premium grade premises where things like lift services, air conditioning, natural ventilation, things like that are very important to their employees, particularly after the advent of COVID. So those sort of things have to be worked out first. If you don't, it can get expensive. If you can get assistance to help you in this process, in the property negotiations and also the design process, it's going to save you a bit of time and money at the end of the day. It's important to have good people on board who you can trust and have a professional approach. I am a chartered surveyor, which is an international qualification. I think there's 60,000 chartered surveyors in the world. And that is an organisation that ensures the professional conduct of the members. It particularly focuses on ethics and things like conflict of interest. So if you are going down this route, it's important you have someone who is qualified, helping you plan your space and what it's going to look like, to make sure that when you find the office space, you can fit everyone in an efficient manner. A lot of changes in how people work, a lot of people working from home these days. So you've got to build that into your calculations and how you accommodate that part-time work. So it might mean you don't need so much space, but you've got to work that out. Other things like how many meeting rooms do you need? Are they going to be properly utilised? Density of desking. There was a time when the density of desking was going down to one person per 8-9 square metres. With COVID, social spacing is now important. So people need more space between their desks, things like that. So all these things all come together to help you save money at the end of the day if you do the proper planning in the first place.
Awesome.